Today I am doing a realistic rebuild of the Los Angeles Rams with their newest player, Von Miller. Now the Rams have the most interesting strategy for team building in all of the NFL by trading their first round picks, their second, their thirds, and bringing in players like Matthew Stafford, Jalen Ramsey, now Von Miller. It's going to be so interesting to watch. I'm very excited to see Von Miller next to Aaron Donald. Both of them should go off. Like if I told you a few years ago to be on the same team, you'd be like, no chance, they would wreck the league. So we're going to have a chance to see that in action. Since we don't have all those picks, who we super focus in year one's not really going to matter. So I'm going to pick 3 offensive linemen that are around 3 or 4 and beyond. Now, of course, we made the playoffs. We ended the season at 11-6, tied with the Arizona Cardinals, 49ers 8-9, and then the Seahawks 6-11. Now, Stafford ended the season at 4,700 yards, 38 touchdowns, 9 interceptions with 66% completion. Fantastic year. I do think they can go on a nice little run in the playoffs, and obviously that's what they're hoping for with all these trades. Darrell Henderson, kind of a breakout year, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. But take a look at Cooper Kupp. 113 catches, 1,600 yards, 16 touchdowns. He's going right up to X Factor. Woods 914 with 8. Van Jefferson, who I just picked up in fantasy, 835, 6 touchdowns. And then Higbee 714 with 5. Jordan Fuller leading the team in tackles, 121. Not expecting that. Reader with 99. Jalen Ramsey with 86. Now here's the big thing. Von Miller, 12.5 sacks. Leonard Floyd, 11.5. Aaron Donald, 9.5. Joseph Day with 5. And Von Miller is going to be a free agent, and I'm going to try my hardest to bring him back. Hopefully, it's not going to have to be with a franchise tag. David Long leading the team in interceptions, tied with Scott. 3 for Rapp and Ramsey, 2 for Reader, and then a bunch of ones. We are 5th in offensive yards, which is fantastic. I want to see that defense. 15th. I kind of assumed the defense would be better than the offense. We're 8th in points scored. Tom Brady winning the MVP on the 15-2 Buccaneers. Very interesting. Mahomes at 2, then Allen, then Stafford is at 4. We do have Sean McVay with Coach of the Year at number 9. Matthew Stafford is number 2 for Offensive Player of the Year. That's disappointing. Is Henderson up here? No, but Cooper Kupp. I don't know the last time I saw a receiver up here. That's awesome. Von Miller is the only person up here for Defensive Player of the Year. That's a travesty. But you do have Trayvon Diggs up there, Robert Quinn's up there, and then Roquan Smith going to win Defensive Player of the Year. But let's see, can we take down the 11-6 Arizona Cardinals, make it to the next round? I do think we should be able to. We did, but now, the 15-2 Buccaneers almost have no chance to beat them, but let's see if it's going to happen. Advance the week. We did beat them 46-43, and now we have to beat Aaron Rodgers, which is a little bit of a touchy subject right now, to go to the Super Bowl. Let's see if we can do it. We did make it, and we're playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know how the Steelers are going to make it, but that's fine. Let's hop in. If we could take down Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray, Tom Brady, we should be able to beat Big Ben pretty easily and make all these trades worthwhile. They're already up 7-0. That's not good. 7-3, 10-3. Are we really going to stall on it? I know the Steelers, you can't even kick a field goal there. I know the Steelers have a good defense, don't get me wrong. It's 13-10, 13-13, 16-13, up by 4, up by 11, and it looks like we're Super Bowl champs. We are going to win the game 34-23. Let's take a look at the stats. Stafford, 282, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Big Ben, 199, 2-1. Henderson, 85 yards. Najee Harris with 40. Receiving Higbee, 91 with a touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 120 with a touchdown. Awesome. Cooper Kupp, of course, has a touchdown. 2 for Van Jefferson, 1 for James Washington. Almost said James Robinson. I assume Matthew Stafford won the Super Bowl MVP, but no, it's Aaron Donald. Interesting. Now, we knew Von Miller was going to be a free agent. I'm definitely going to bring him back. Darius Williams, probably not. Joseph Day, I would like to. Corbett, definitely. Sony Michel, no chance. Probably Troy Reader as well. I really don't know what we have for money. I probably should have started there. We have a good amount. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring everybody back, but if I don't, I'll definitely let you know. So Von Miller did turn us down. I'm not going to franchise tag him, so we'll try to pick him up in free agency. So the only offer I did make was to Von Miller. We have the Chargers and the Steelers behind him. You would think after coming to a team and winning a Super Bowl, you might be like, I want to go back to that team. But maybe it's not going to happen. Let's advance. I do think he'll accept the offer, though. Nope, I'm wrong. Von Miller has rejected our offer. I don't know if it tells me where he's going. We'll find out later. So I made an offer to corner Rasul Douglas, who was a scheme fit, and we're going to bring Sue back to the Rams on a 1-year deal. This might be the most pointless draft of all time, but in the 5th round, pick number 32, we're going to go left tackle Pierre Donaldson. Normal development with 86 strength. He doesn't seem that bad. We only had 3 picks in the whole draft. 62 overall, 67 overall, and a 65 overall. All in all, that's really not that bad. And I'm actually pretty happy about that. I don't think any of them were hidden development. I'm sending our 2nd and 5th round pick to the Panthers for CJ Henderson and Terrence Marshall. So heading into the year, we're an 82 overall team. We have Stafford up to superstar, Cooper Kupp up to X Factor. We do have Cam Akers back, which is huge. 83 overall, scheme fit, star development. Our right guard isn't great. Right tackle, left tackle, they are getting up there in age. And then on defense, we need to work on the linebackers big time. We still have Leonard Floyd, which is good. We have Reader, who's at star development. Defensive line's good. Cornerbacks are good. Safeties are good. Let's get going. So we're at the midseason mark, and we're 2-4. 49ers are 5-2. Fine. Cardinals are 4-3. Fine. Seahawks 4-3. But I don't know how our team is 2-4. It doesn't make any sense. And we don't have a first-round pick, so I'm not really going to worry about the mock draft. So once again, we don't have a first or second round pick, so we just picked 3 people on the offensive line. That's really what I want to focus, because we're going to lose Andrew Whitworth eventually, Havenstein eventually, and then we don't have a right guard. We didn't even make the playoffs. We went 6-11. 49ers 13-4 with Trey Lance, Seahawks 9-8, and the Cardinals 9-8. Oh no, Matthew Stafford, what happened? 4,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, in a 17-game season. That's not great. Brings me back to Detroit Lion Matthew Stafford. Cam Akers dropped off from what Henderson did too. 933, 4 touchdowns. Henderson had 5. Receiving Jefferson, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. That's fantastic. But Cooper Kupp, 756 with 4. Unacceptable. Robert Woods, 1,000 with 7, and 6 for Tyler Higbee. Fuller leading the team in tackles again with the 97. Hollins 94, Floyd with 90. Speaking of Floyd, 18.5 sacks is fantastic. 17 for Donald and 7 for Joseph Day. And Sue, we brought him in for a year, did not do much. Interceptions, 3 for Henderson. So glad we brought him in. Probably have to pay him, it'd have to be next year, I suppose. 2 for Ramsey, 2 for Fuller, 2 for Hollins, and then a few ones. Tom Brady with the MVP. I don't think Matthew Stafford would be up here. No, Tyler Heineke can for some reason. Coach of the Year, Kyle Shanahan. That's a slam dunk. Once again, we're not up there. Offensive player, Tom Brady. Not a huge surprise. No Rams. Defensive player, Leonard Floyd taking it home. Right behind him, Aaron Donald. I absolutely love that. The Green Bay Packers dominated the Chargers 42-14. Aaron Rodgers getting another Super Bowl MVP. Still retired, but Andrew Whitworth is still kicking. Oh, this is going to hurt. Matthew Stafford's a free agent. We're going to bring him back. Whitworth, we're going to bring him back at 41 years old. Henderson, I just can't at this point. Even though he had a better year than Cam Akers last year. Well, he had a good year last year. Cam Akers, not so much this year. Havenstein can go. Edwards is going to come back. Rapp, we don't really need to because we have Burgess. Hollins will come back up to star development. Lewis can go. I guess we don't really need David Long. The more I think about it, Greg Gangs can go. I don't care about that. Joshua Dobbs, no thank you. Scora, no thank you. Big question is, what do we have for money? We have a lot. Okay. This is so disappointing. Justin Hollins turned us down, which I thought, okay, maybe we franchise tag him. Then we have Matthew Stafford. $43.5 million. I want to franchise tag him so we don't lose him, but it doesn't make a ton of sense. We're going to let him go to free agency, and then maybe we'll pick him up. So I made a few different offers. One to Deebo Samuel as a free agent, 27 years old, 89 overall, easy. I kind of want to cut or trade Robert Woods. Matthew Stafford only had an offer from the Steelers. We blew past that. And then Andre Dillard on a simple 3-year deal. We can throw him at right tackle, and I think that'll work out. We're actually going to steal 2 players from the Steelers, hopefully. And we got all 3 of them, which is perfect. Now, we don't have a ton of draft picks, so we're going to hop in and really just see how that goes. So we do have our 3rd round pick. We're going to go left tackle, Matthew Coleman. We still need a guard, so we could probably put him right at guard. Normal development, but 90 strength is pretty good. So in the 6th round, I took right outside linebacker Trevor Easley, who's a 66 overall with hidden development. But the left tackle he took in the 3rd, not that great, 64 overall. Johnson, the free safety, 66, and running back Wallace, 67. So we're just going to cut Robert Woods outright. I did try trading him away. Nobody wanted him, but we're going to open up $13 million, which is pretty good. Why is this game so weird? They brought in Aaron Rodgers for us, so we're going to cut him. Hope this isn't going to hurt us. Okay, it's not going to. I'm just going to sign a regular backup. Not going to be a huge deal. But we're an 81 overall team, and we're looking pretty good. The offensive line could be a little bit better. I don't know why Corbett's not starting at center. Still not starting at center. I'll fix that in a second. Then on defense, I was actually going to make Easley start at left end. I'm still going to work that out. He'll be starting at left end, but we have Lewis, Jones, Reeder, Floyd. So we're looking pretty good, I would say. So we're in week 7, and I'm going to send our second-round pick to the Chiefs for Nick Bolton, who was on the trade block. So we are 3-6 at week 11, where we have to super focus. It's not looking good, which means you would assume Matthew Stafford's not looking good. I'm not going to check out these quarterbacks with our super focus. I'm going to go right tackle Drew McGraw, right outside linebacker Kevin Williams, and then I did corner Javier Andrews. It's kind of unbelievable. We ended the season at 7-10, didn't make the playoffs. Seahawks at 13-4, highly doubted. 49ers 11-6, and then the Cardinals all the way at the bottom at 3-14. None of this makes sense. So at the moment, we have the 10th overall pick, so we're going to be out of range of those quarterbacks. We could trade up. We really could, but I don't think we should yet. And then I look at this, and I'm majorly concerned with those yards. 3,900 yards. With Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson, Deebo Samuel, Terrence Marshall, Tyler Higbee, Cam Akers. That's just not good, and there's no excuse for it. 27 touchdowns and 9 is all right, but 3,900 yards, it's just not good. Cam Akers, 1,300 yards with 6 touchdowns. That's a big step up for him from the year before, but 6 touchdowns as a running back in this offense, not great. Deebo does have over 1,000 yards with 12 touchdowns, so should go up in development to superstar. Van Jefferson, 819 with 7, pretty good. Cooper Kupp, I just can't explain, other than playbook scheme in this game. 791, 5 touchdowns. There's no chance. Troy Reeder leading the team in tackles with 104. Jalen Ramsey right behind him at 89. Sack totals, 17 for Aaron Donald, 11.5 for Floyd, 4 for Lewis. Easily the rookie, 48 tackles, 3.5 sacks. For interceptions, 2 for Reeder, 1 for Henderson, Burgess, and Jones. Russell Wilson with that MVP. That's the only way the Seahawks will go 13-4. Coach of the year is Bruce Arians at 15-2. That has to be without Brady. Aaron Donald is number 2 for Defensive Player of the Year behind Shaquille Barrett, which is kind of disappointing. Nothing else. Offensive rookie, nothing. Defensive rookie, easily at 6, not bad. Easily ended up with star development, and he's a 75 overall, so I really want to work on probably outside linebacker, and that's kind of it on defense. Maybe another corner, but I doubt it. So offense, it really is just... Where did Andre Dillard go? I have injuries turned up. Where did Andre Dillard go? This game's so bad. It's like really bad. Finally, the Browns won a Super Bowl, beating the Seahawks 38-21. Nick Chubb, Super Bowl MVP. So now that we finally have a first-round pick, Mock Draft 3 is projecting Sean Torrance, corner, 40% completed, which is not good. But B-Man, C-Zone, known to attract flags, I don't like that. Physicals seem like they're going to be great. D player act, never mind. Cooper Kupp is a free agent. Now he's not doing fantastic on our team. I wonder if we just let him go. I'm going to bring back Johnny Hecker. Cam Akers, I'm probably going to wait on. Van Jefferson, definitely. Higbee can go. Douglas can go. Henderson's coming back. Fuller's coming back. Burgess coming back. We have $66 million in cap space, so we are going to have to be somewhat smart about this. I offered Cam Akers just a basic 5-year deal worth basically nothing, and he took it. I wasn't going to go a penny over, so we're fine with that. I got everybody else I said I was going to, and I love Cooper Kupp, so... Okay, I don't think I'm going to franchise tag him. No. All right, we're good. So I made offers to Von Miller. Going to try to bring him back again. T. Higgins, who was on the trade block, and I debated trading for him each and every year. We're going to try to bring him in. And then let's bring back Andre Dillard again. Maybe we'll stay on the team this time. Von Miller turned us down again, but we got T. Higgins, we got Andre Dillard. That's fine. We still have our first-round pick. And I'm highly debating trading up and getting one of these quarterbacks. But I don't have much of them scouted, which kind of makes it hard pass. With the 10th overall pick, I'm debating Drew McGraw. But before we make a decision, I'm going to look at the trade back options. I just don't see a ton up here. I really don't. Like, Sean Terrence seems fine, but I don't love him. We're actually going to trade back with the Washington football team, trading from 10 to 24, getting 2 first-round picks and a 3rd. And they took Brandon Foster. With the 24th overall pick, we're going to go right guard Adam Saunders. Hidden development, love it, 87 strength. Let's see these overalls. 72 right guard, not bad because he has hidden development. Then Posey's a 65, Blair 67. This is actually a fantastic draft. I did forget to mention that corner Ben Blair, 67 overall, has hidden development. So I actually love everything about this team. We're an 83 overall, except the tight ends, none to talk about. Then our linebackers, other than Leonard Floyd and Nick Bolton, I guess we have Reeder, who's not starting for some reason. Not looking that good, but I love our safeties, I love our corners, and look at that defensive line. I'm trading our second-round pick with Terrence Marshall and Tutu Atwell for Jonnu Smith from the Tennessee Titans, from the New England Patriots. What year is it? We're at the midseason mark. Week 8, we're 2-4. So it's time to find a quarterback. Let's check out Mock Draft 2. We have the 5th overall pick, and they're saying receiver. They have a good feeling about what's going on. I guess there's not a ton of quarterbacks. Well, they're going, oh, that's corner. I was going to say, Texas took a quarterback last year. Going to go for one again. We're going to aim for either Morgan Flemings or Pete Cox for sure. So we are 2-7, and we're at week 11. So let's set our super focuses. Morgan Flemings, Pete Cox. Is that it for quarterbacks? I mean, we're getting one of those two guys, but just in case, we'll check out Luke Hill at the same time. Now, of course, we didn't make the playoffs. We're 4-13. Cardinals 11-6, Seahawks 10-7, and the 49ers 9-8. But that does give us the first overall pick, so we could take either quarterback. And if I remember correctly, I gave Stafford a 2-year deal, and he had an awful year. 4,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Reminds me of Joe Flacco, and I definitely don't want that. Akers, not bad, 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. The Funk Man with 10 behind. T. Higgins, 1,000 with 6 touchdowns. Samuel, 933 with 5. Jonnu, 800 with 2. Jefferson with 5. Bolton, finally doing something. Lead the team in tackles at 114. Henderson, 99. Burgess, 97. Of course, Aaron Donald's going to lead the team in sacks with 18. 8.5 for Floyd, 5 for Easley. For interceptions, we have Burgess with 2. Ramsey, 2. Fuller, 2. Rochel with 2. Probably saying that wrong. And then a few ones. It's just so bad that we're 29th in offensive yards. With Sean McVay's offense, 30th in defensive yards. I can't even explain how dumb that is. Russell Wilson with another MVP. I do like seeing that because it's boring when Patrick Mahomes wins it every single year. Urban Meyer, still coach of the Jaguars and winning coach of the year. I have a lot of questions about that. NFC offensive player is going to be Russell Wilson. We have nothing. Defensive player, Chase Young. Aaron Donald right behind him. Nothing else. Offensive rookie, of course nothing. Defensive rookie, of course nothing. But we do have 2 first-round picks. So Saunders ended up being a 78 overall after the season with star development, which is fantastic. So the line's going to be good unless Whitworth retires. We have John, who's probably a free agent. Higgins, Debo, Van Jefferson. Akers were good. So quarterback and just linebackers again. We probably do have to pay Aaron Donald. Look at that. Urban Meyer winning a Super Bowl with the Jacksonville Jaguars, beating the Packers 35-23. J.J. Watt still playing. Super Bowl MVP. I have to check out this mock draft 3. We also have the 3rd overall pick. Oh, so Morgan Flemings is who they want us to take or who they project we're going to take. A, deep accuracy, B, medium, don't know short or under pressure. I hate that. C, on the run. Ugh. And then Pete Cox, A, under pressure, A, medium accuracy, B, deep accuracy. Physicals are great. And this is our guy. Let's be honest. So we have a whole lot of money. Jonnu could probably go, even though I traded a 2nd-round pick in players for him. So maybe we bring him back. Donald's coming back. Joseph Day's coming back. Whitworth still playing, coming back. Stafford, goodbye. Nick Bolton, I'll bring back for sure. Ernest Jones, I probably should bring back. And then Leonard Floyd. At this point, I can't bring you back, guy. The only person that turned us down was Joseph Day, and I'm going to franchise tag him because we have so much money. So I made a big-time offer to Jalen Waddle. So a Waddle, Samuel, Higgins, if he accepts. Henderson on a 2-year deal. Bring it back. Pete Werner, because we do need outside linebackers. And Matthew Judon on a big 1-year deal. Everyone accepted our offer. Perfect. Let's go to the draft. I mean, we're going Pete Cox over Morgan Flemings, so let's just do it right away. Give me that hidden development. You are out of your mind. Wow. At this point, it doesn't really matter, but they said Dominic Nelson. Oh, D-zone. I'm all set with that. Let's go with the right tackle, John Hutchinson, with B run block. Normal development. I have to go check out Flemings, but what is Pete Cox's overall? 75? Oh, no. I mean, this draft's not that bad. We got Kennedy, free safety, 69 overall. Duggins, defensive tackle, 68 overall. I'm pretty happy overall. Let's be disappointed. Yep. Superstar development. We missed out on him. He just didn't look that good. So we are an 84 overall team heading into the year. I looked at the trade block. There was nobody to get, unfortunately. But our team's good overall, I would say. No real weak points, maybe middle linebackers. I thought about maybe picking up a corner in like just a manual trade, but every trade I wanted to do sent us over the cap. Let's go to the playoffs. As an 85 overall team, we don't even make the playoffs. We're 6-11 tied with the Cardinals. And Peacocks played just about the same as Matthew Stafford. Akers, 1,400 yards with 13 touchdowns. Waddle, 1,000 with 12 touchdowns is awesome. Debo, 851 with 5. Jefferson, 750 with 8. Nick Bolton, 124 tackles, about time. Pete Warner, 107. Sack totals, 17 for Donald, not a huge surprise. But Judon only with 4.5 sacks. Really no excuse for that. Interceptions, we have 2 for Ben Blair, we have 2 for Ramsey. Then we have a few one. Now in comparison, Flemings didn't even start. Cool. Christian McCaffrey, Offensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Player, Aaron Donald, about time. Nothing. Offensive Rookie is Cox, of course. We have Donaldson at 6. Defensive Rookie. Wow. Then the Bucks won the 2025 Super Bowl, beating the Jags 28-13. Sean Murphy Bunting, Super Bowl MVP. I do want to take one final look at our roster before we end this video. So we drafted Hutchinson 76, Saunders 83, Cox is going to be up to an 80, whatever that's worth. I guess we drafted Clifton, I don't remember that, 76 overall. Then on defense, we drafted Easley, who's an 80. Granted, we didn't have a ton of draft picks. We drafted Blair, technically. Reader, I know we definitely didn't really draft a lot. Granted, we're the Rams, not that unexpected. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below what rebuild you want to see next. I'll pick one of them. I'll do it next week. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.